strike. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
The count now at 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2-0 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first. Here's Daniel Nava now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wilson on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the 2nd out. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on the show. Into the box now, Colin Moran, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone. Hey, they're not all beautiful, and they don't all have to be. Just throwing a lawn dart over the third baseman's head right there. Beautiful piece of hit.
Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
3-1 the count now. Skied into straightaway right. Wilson on the move. 1 out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Ball 3.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like, and drive it right now.
And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, Davis Bauer, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First delivery to him on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
On a line to shortstop. Digging in, Simon Armas. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Armas has a .280 batting average. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Stepping up to the plate, Alex Vargas. He flew out in his last at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Stepping into the box, Miguel Ochoa. He drew a walk his first time up. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
2-0 count and the pitch. 2 balls and a strike now. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
Number 38 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And the throw in gets away from him. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Nava. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left. 3 innings complete. Indianapolis leads it 1-0. Striding in, Colin Moran. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Bounces to the left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Stepping in, Max Moroff. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Come up. Rodriguez in foul ground. 2 down. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat. Bouncer up the middle. And he'll make that play look easy as the throw is in time to end the inning. So striding forward now, Davis Bauer. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you can get super greedy right down the middle.
And it's fouled away. Bauer aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses 1-2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Simon Armas is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. 1-0 the count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tried to work in the backdoor breaking ball there for a strikeout, but he just couldn't quite get it to come back to the corner.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now at the plate, Miguel Ochoa. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Pilar. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs here on no hit. Ready for another shot now. Daniel Nava. He'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th.
Daniel Nava.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Missed with a breaking ball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
This pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up, yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind at the top of the ninth. Then they can't get it done at the bottom.
A pitcher is confronted with a less than stellar stat.
That boy, great job.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this four-game set between the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs and the Buffalo Bisons. Lehigh Valley have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. Number 18, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Crowd still filing in this afternoon as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him. Now at the plate, Brad Quinn looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. No balls and a strike to count. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Ready on 0-2. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Pilar has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Yeah, Matty, the one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this team just does not drive the baseball. Last in slugging percentage. You can chalk a little bit of it up to their ballpark, but the bottom line is this will eventually catch up with them. They have to work better counts and at least try to create some havoc offensively.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's going to get down out there. He pulls into third safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Alexi Silva. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Stays alive, still 0-2. Murphy, the runner at second with one away. And he pops it up, back behind second base. Diaz has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out. Standing in, Charlie Reyna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. This is line to left. That's in there, base hit. Murphy is on his way home. Now it's cut off, a throw to the plate, and he is safe at the plate. It's now a 4-0 game. Stepping up now, Yasmuel Valentin. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz scoops it up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 4-0. At the plate, Dan Pinay, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's the 0-2. Now a fastball. Oh, strike 3 called on a pitch that looked inside. Instead, it's out number 2. Settling in now, Jason Vogel. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he gets ahead 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Brad Quinn. He flew out in his last at bat.
Brad Quinn.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at bat. It's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this point.
It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Count remains at 0-2. skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. So striding in, Jim Murphy coming off the clutch two-run single his last time up.
Murphy.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to Hackett, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz picks it up. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Ready now, Charlie Reyna. He singled his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Stepping into the box, Yasmuel Valentin comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and one strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fork ball, 1-2 now. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 4-0. Standing in, Dan Pinay. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Lays off the fork ball that time, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the fifth inning. Takes a knee-high fastball. Toward first, but this is speared by the first baseman, and they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Here comes the first pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. Hit the other way out toward right field. Geyer is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Joaquin McGregor takes over to start the sixth.
Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
This AAA prospect, who had been generating some buzz, has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed. This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
あ、出た。変なイベント。コントロールが悪い。
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Gwinnett Stripers and the Buffalo Bisons. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, number 18, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
3-1 to him now. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Into the box now, Carl Acho took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Lifted into center field. Villar's there. 2 down. In now, Craig Henderson. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. In there, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half. So here's the cleanup hitter, Andres Cisneros, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
That fastball was a live. You can hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Stepping in, Ryan Flaherty. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
To first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Batting 7, designated hitter, number 19.
In now, Dustin Peterson, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one.
No strikes.
Breaking ball in for a strike. The 1-1 is taken for strike two.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Full shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
La Stella is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, William Agee. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Catcher, William Agee.
From the stretch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Up top, it's 2-0. 2-1.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater. Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Marcel Meade.
Into the box, Marcel Meade, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average to start play at 315. 3 homers, 18 driven in. On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Digging in, Willis Ponder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and no strikes. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
Full count.
Popped him up. Travis over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Carl Acho. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Carl Acho.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 1-2. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0. Into the box, Craig Henderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Weak chopper up the line. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Henderson is retired, and there's 1 away. Ready for another chance? Andres Cisneros. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Cisneros.
50th pitch of the game on its way. Okay. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. 0-1 looked like a knuckle curve, and it's 1-1 now.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped a base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now batting, right fielder, Julio Perez.
Into the box now, Julio Perez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Cisneros leads off first with one away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now at 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Flaherty. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball in there for a called strike. Flaherty is most often considered a third baseman, but he's actually playing shortstop for his club in this one.
Yeah, this would usually scare me a little bit. Third base being such a reactionary position, and then going over to short and that being more of a rhythm and timing, creating footwork towards first base. Might have a little bit more time, but the way the shifts have been employed in today's game, he occasionally touches shortstop.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go, and we are tied 0-0. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Dustin Peterson. He'll start off the 5th in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. The next guy working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other, a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it more skill and finesse.
No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Drives it out to deep right center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's safe. So that's his 3rd triple of the year.
Yeah, that's not a ton, Matt, but he looked very capable there of picking up some more as the season goes on.
Stepping in now, Marcel Mead. Ball 1. A ball and a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team a lead.
Geyer sprinting after it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Ready once again, Willis Ponder. He flew out in his last at-bat. Popped him up. Travis has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Stripers on top, 1-0. Steven Serrano takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 7, Steven Serrano.
Look, it's easy. You don't have to look any further than the 5th inning to see where this game was decided. They put together a big rally and did everything down the stretch.
しばらく勝利がない。 プロへ来てから勝てないの。
Triple A. Settling in now, Jose Villegas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid and lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Francisco. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Douglas, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
In now, Matt Skoll, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, 10 home runs and 55 driven in. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So stepping in, Travis Heron, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Now to the plate, Lindsey Dawson, and he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. He's set and the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Played on the backhand. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Rob Isaac comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Calling for it, Richard makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, Rich Sammons. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. But this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full. Buffalo's in front of this one, 2-0. Now in the box, Dustin Garneau, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Coming to the plate now, Jose Villegas. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch is a forkball for a called strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Into the box now, Casey Douglas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that'll land between everybody. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Francisco comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Douglas, base runner at first with 1 out. Hard the other way. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now. Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
俺たちのチームよりめっちゃヒット打ってんだよな。
Leading off the inning, Travis Heron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as we are all knotted up at 2.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
Into the box, Lindsey Dawson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Line lined into left center. And a leaping effort there, but it's over his head into left center, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Center fielder, number 12.
Stepping in now, Rob Isaac. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that fake.
Oh, that ball comes in and gets him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early in the inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
In now, Rich Salmons. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So now 2 men in scoring position. Him up. Garcia moving to his left, 1 away. At the plate, Dustin Garneau. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit in the air down the left field line. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-2 ball game. Digging in once again, Jose Villegas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. The 0-1 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready to deliver the 1 and 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Isaac at third with 2 away. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here from down in the count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Charlotte's out in front here. Digging in and looking for more, Casey Douglas. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Another 0-2 home. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Diaz brings it in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. At the plate, Francisco. He singled his last time up.
Francisco.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Breaking ball's in for a strike.
1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing across here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Knights lead it 3-2. Jake Petrichka will come on in relief now.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done. But hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. Buffalo wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 18 notches his 3rd win of the year. John Axford records the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us here tonight.
チム様いらっしゃい。
Striking distance late in the season. These youngsters are challenged to show their mettle.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the 3rd of this 4-game weekend series between the Buffalo Bisons and the Gwinnett Stripers. Going to be an interesting. Julio Teheran gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
And that triple could not have come at a better time. The team has really struggled the last few games trying to get over the hump, and they're looking for anything good to happen to them, and I'd say that triple definitely qualifies. They are fired up.
Now batting, Craig Henderson. He's hoping to break out of the slump he's been stuck in.
Left fielder, Craig Henderson.
Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
That's not some bad pitching right there. You're 2 pitches down, but you have a runner on third, and you know this hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can hit into the air for a sacrifice fly.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Gerbavats stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit, or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
First pitch on its way. Up around the face.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0 count, the pitch. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
There's ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Right fielder, Julio Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and one strike. Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Flaherty, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. From the stretch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's focus on one of the most dynamic outfielders in our sport, Kevin Pillar. He's a highlight reel every time he takes the outfield. Has made some of the most signature catches of the last 5 years.
Garcia shading to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Dustin Peterson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Number 19.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the third. Into the box now, Carl Acho. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Willis Ponder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pompey has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Bobby Gerbavats.
Second baseman, Bobby Gerbavats.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here. grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Here's the 1-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Craig Henderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Andres Cisneros. He drew a walk his first time up.
Cisneros.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
To 1-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Pompey has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Julio Perez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A ball and no strikes. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
50th pitch of the game on its way. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Hit hard first. And that is through into right field for a single.
He's been called. Batting average fell below 230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big right now.
Into the box now, Ryan Flaherty, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Hit back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
The catcher, number 00.
Into the box, Steven Lopez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now. 1-2. Perez over at second. Flaherty at first. 2 out in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full, and we are tied 0-0. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Peterson, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hit in the air to right field. Pompey has a read on it. 1 away. Digging in, Carl Hacho. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you can speak to this. Obviously, 2 different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy, working all 4 quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like 2 different styles of pitchers, but both getting the same thing, both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Stepping in now, Willis Hunter, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Stepping into the box, Bobby Gerbavats. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
The 0-2 delivery. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 5 innings complete. The Bisons lead it 2-0. Leading off the inning, Andres Cisneros, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Get off me, ball. That ball's way too far inside. He's got to step out of the box right now and adjust his batting gloves because he just got stung by a pack of wasps.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Stepping up to the plate, Julio Perez. He singled his last time up. And this is low, ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Ripped down the line, but this will get fouled. 2-1.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
He's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Striding in, Ryan Flaherty. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is pulled into right. Pompey is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Steven Lopez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. This one's down to third. And there's his first base hit in this one. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dustin Peterson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Over to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah. Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.